Hello and welcome to The Social Connection, your program about social media, the trends you talked about and what new changes social media companies offered its users. I am Arun Nayal and with me is Preeti Tiwari.
Thank you, Arun. In the next half an hour, we'll take you through the top trends, latest news and everything that kept the social media space busy. But first up, let's take a look at what we have in store for you this week.
Microsoft to soon phase out Internet Explorer.
Facebook clarifies its policy on removing content.
Mumbai hosts biggest YouTube Fanfest in Asia.
The much maligned browser that battled Netscape to guide people around the World Wide Web was consigned to the history by Microsoft. The company announced this week that it will be moving Internet Explorer to the recycle bin.
Yes, with this announcement, the Internet Explorer is joining Palm Pilots, flip phones and MySpace as relics of a distant digital age. The company said junking the Explorer brand is a part of a new game plan. Here's more in this report.
If you're thinking of upgrading your computer to latest Windows, chances are you might not get to see Internet Explorer to download your favorite web browser. That's because Microsoft is all set to scrap its web browser, which has attracted a lot of criticism over the years. While Microsoft had dropped hints that the Internet Explorer brand is going away, the confirmation came recently by the Microsoft's marketing head, Chris Capusella, at the Microsoft Convergence Conference at Atlanta. Microsoft is placing its bets on its new and speedier flagship browser, Condemned Project Spartan. It is working on a new name and a new brand for Spartan. The idea, obviously, is to get rid of the negative image of the Internet Explorer over the past several years. The rebranding was essential for the web, which had been put to irrelevance. In its heyday, Internet Explorer was a cutting-edge portal that shaped the way the world accessed the internet. But its heyday is long gone. Many people grew to hate Internet Explorer after years of poor development and even some neglect. Internet Explorer, which was first called Windows Internet Explorer, was first released as part of the add-on package Plus for Windows 95 in 1995. Internet Explorer was one of the most widely used web browsers, attaining a peak of about 95% during 2002 and 2003. However, it struggled in the face of competition, and in May 2012, it was announced that Google's Chrome overtook Internet Explorer as the most used browser worldwide. Besides poor search experience and lack of speed, a series of security flaws also damaged the brand. Internet Explorer 6 was notoriously insecure and deemed open door for malware. Microsoft has struggled to revive the Internet Explorer brand as competition heated up from the other web browsers. However, Microsoft will continue to use Internet Explorer in Windows 10. The disappearance of the Internet Explorer could take quite a while. It will still be present in some versions of Windows 10 for legacy support. Though Microsoft has not publicly set a firm timetable for the release of Windows 10, people are excited about the company's next-gen browser. It would be interesting to see if Microsoft can regain ground it has lost.
Social media giant Facebook is opening up about what it bans and why. The network sought to clarify its policy on when it removes content, providing details on how it handles nudity, terrorism and hate speech. The company also released a new round of data on government requests to remove content. Here is more in this report.
Social networking giant Facebook has released a new version of its community standards last week, defining in detail what it means by offensive content on issues such as nudity, bullying and hate speech. The 1.3 billion member social network tells its users exactly what they can and cannot post. The list includes self-injury, dangerous organizations, bullying and harassment, criminal activity, sexual violence and exploitation. Facebook made clear that images shared in revenge or without permission, often referred to as revenge porn, are forbidden. The clarification comes as social media companies such as Facebook and Twitter grapple with self-regulation technologies that is as easily used for harassment and online bullying as it is for sharing sports videos and news articles. Having a voice is not same absolute state. It's not the case that you either have a voice or you don't, Facebook chief executive Mark Zuckerberg said in a post on his Facebook page. Zuckerberg said Facebook was not actually changing any of its policies or standards but merely providing more guidance. People rightfully want to know what content we will take down, what controversial content we'll leave up and why. Zuckerberg wrote, "Images of graphic violence and nudity have long been problematic for Facebook." In 2013, Facebook said it would use a broader set of criteria to determine when gory videos are permitted on the site after a video of a masked man beheading a woman in Mexico prompted an outcry. The company has also been criticized for allowing pages that glorify violence against women. Militant groups such as Islamic State have increasingly used social media to spread their message. The clarification comes as Facebook sees an increase in government requests for account data. It also disclosed information about content removal. Facebook said in the second half of 2014, it restricted close to 10,000 pieces of content for violating local laws, 11% more than in the first half of the year. 31 stars with 30 million subscribers between them participated in the YouTube Fanfest event held in Mumbai, making it the largest Fanfest in Asia. It was a unique event where YouTube's biggest stars interacted and performed for their fans in a live show. Take a look.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hi. How are you? Wow. Namaste. Wow. Good evening.
In what seems like the most awaited event of 2015, YouTube Fanfest has risen up a notch in its approach this time. The second edition of YouTube Fanfest took place in Mumbai on Friday last. The Fanfest drew thousands of fans, making it the largest Fanfest in Asia. The fest that takes place every year with over thousands of fans creates a platform to meet and interact with their internet icons and all the rising talents of the YouTube network. YouTubers are the new form of internet celebrity that generates a following in the form of subscribers who regularly watch videos uploaded by them on a specific topic.
Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to our channel. One more time. Please subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to our channel. Subscribe to our channel.
Among the popular faces who participated in the Fan Fest includes Sam Sui, Superwoman, Abish Mathew, Bithani Mota, Just Rain, Sonal Sagaria and Team Enna the Rascalas. Celebrating the success of online creators in India, the event also celebrated a new milestone reached by the Viral Fever and AIB success for reaching a mass following of over 1 million subscribers. The Viral Fever group that became popular reached 1 million subscribers on YouTube recently, a feat that earned them the gold play button from YouTube. The event had many musical and comic performances coupled with a makeover given to one of the fans by 3 of the top fashion YouTubers.
Let's get everybody in here! Everybody say hi! See ya! Well, we are heading for a short commercial break. We have lots of interesting stories coming up. Stay tuned and keep watching DD News.
Welcome back. You must be familiar with the trending topics of the week, but here's a quick wrap of the top trends on social media sites.
Cricket grips the social media world as the ongoing World Cup kept fans on their toes with nerve-wracking matches between Australia, Pakistan and India, Bangladesh. India and Australia stormed into semi-finals, and with this, hashtags like Australia versus Pakistan, India versus Bangladesh trended on Twitter. Cricket lovers had another reason to cheer up as New Zealand's Martin Guptill smashed second double ton in a World Cup. He scored 237 runs in mere 163 balls, and yes, he was not out. This was reason enough to make Guptill one of the top trends on Facebook. Chaitra Navratri began this week. With this, Hindu New Year was welcomed worldwide and traditional festivities and celebration. The Chaitra Shuklari, Ugadi, Gudi Padwa, Navre, Navroz and Cheti Chand are the same festivals in different names marking the occasion. Google celebrated Iranian New Year Navroz by posting a colourful doodle. A controversial statement by Ujjwal Nikam, the special public prosecutor who argued on behalf of the state during the 26/11 Mumbai attack trial, made rounds on the social media. This much talked about statement made Ujjwal Nikam one of the top trends on Facebook. Catch Ranbir Kapoor as an ordinary man who goes against all odds and forges his destiny to become a big shot. Bombay Velvet, whose tagline says that it's the story of how one man's dream becomes every man's nightmare, created buzz on Twitter. A Facebook post on Samajwadi Party leader Azam Khan created furore on social media. The student who wrote the objectionable post on Facebook was arrested from Bareilly by Rampur police. This made UP Minister one of the top trends on Facebook. We all know about the popular social media sites like Twitter, Facebook, Google+, and others. But have you heard about a social network which helps employees collaborate across departments, location, and business app? Yammer is an example of one such enterprise social network.
Yes, Yammer was originally developed as an internal communication system for the genealogy website Jenny. Access to Yammer network is determined by a user's internet domain. Know more about this in our report.
This is a person. Put a group of them together and you have people. Give them a common purpose and you've just formed a company. And the great thing about these people, each one of them was born to do a whole bunch of things. Interpret new information. Come up with ideas.
Yammer is a private social network that helps you and your company stays on top of it all. Yammer collaboration software and business applications allows you to get connected to the right people, share information across teams and organize around projects so you can go further, faster. Launched in 2008, Yammer is an enterprise social network. This means that unlike other social media sites such as Facebook or Twitter, which are designed for public use, Yammer is designed for private communication for members within a given organization. In short, it is a social network for business and companies. The basic setup is free, easy to use, and perhaps most importantly, it provides a private, manageable and secure online space for business to communicate. For example, if your boardroom created a social networking site, this is what it would look like. If you are creating a Yammer account for your business, you will need a valid company email address. If you are being invited to join a Yammer network, you will receive an email from the network's administrator. The Getting Started box will lead you through several initial steps. Yammer refers to all communication that takes place on the sites as yums. Yums are sorted into various feeds. Your main feed is made up of the yums from the people you are following and the groups you are in. To post your own yums, simply pick whether you are posting an update, question, link, poll or event and fill in the necessary information and press update. People are able to like or reply to your post and you are able to do the same with other people's posts within your network. Every message in your feed has a button marked More. This will allow you to view a thread of conversation or bookmark a thread. Also, hashtags are very useful on Yammer. Yammer's robust search function digs up hashtag posts. So, be sure to slap hashtag 2015 projections or hashtag key corporate account hashtag on the end of your post for future search posterity. Yammer can be a very useful virtual communication tool. However, the challenge for users is to remember that it's a professional setting. Because it looks and feels like other social networking sites, your Twitter and Facebook habits might interfere here. But since Yammer is essentially a social network that's entirely focused on your business, try maintaining some etiquettes. Well, we are heading for a short breather. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Social media giant Facebook added a new feature this week. Now by using Facebook Messenger, you can send in or receive money between friends in a more convenient and secure way. However, this feature will be rolling out first in the US over the coming months.
Social network biggie Facebook announced a new feature to its messaging app that allows friends to send and receive money through it. Users can tap or click a dollar icon in a new chat window to send money to their friends after they link a Visa or MasterCard debit card issued by a US bank to their accounts. As of now, the free feature will roll out over the next few months for users in the United States who access Facebook Messenger through desktop computers or Android operating systems on mobile devices. In order to send money, start a message with a friend, then tap the dollar icon and enter the amount you want to send. Tap Pay in the top right and add your debit card to send money. To receive money, you just need to open the conversation from your friend and then tap Add Card in the message and add your debit card to accept money for the first time. The money you send is transferred right away. It may take 1 to 3 business days to make the money available to you depending on your bank, just as it does with other deposits. Users can create a PIN or enable Touch ID if they have an iPhone to add a level of security to their payments. Facebook in a statement said, "Incorporating security best practices into our payment business has always been a top priority. We use secure systems that encrypt the connection between you and Facebook as well as your card information when you ask us to store it for you. Snapchat had launched a similar service last November called Snapcash. The mobile messaging company partnered with online payment company Square to allow Snapchat users to link their debit cards to their account and quickly send money to a contact by starting a chat on smartphone. Google-owned video sharing site YouTube is taking steps to make sure creators keep using it. The latest example is YouTube for Artists, which is a how-to guide for getting the most out of the site. YouTube for Artists is essentially a category-specific version of the site's Creator Hub, which serves as a guidebook for the site's users. Take a look.
We have to go out and to perform.
When I saw those first strings of comments coming through of people requesting everything from covers to more videos to more originals, and it was...
YouTube has launched a service to provide artists with information on how to get the best out of it. The service, known as YouTube for Artists, will allow musicians to connect with fans. The tool will help musicians promote shows and earn cash in return via the new YouTube cards, video annotations within a musician's YouTube videos. Though the tool is still not completely available, it will help musicians make up their minds whether the videos are being watched in addition to overall views. The tool will also help them to find and track performance videos that have been uploaded by fans. This initiative has two things: to best connect with fans and promotional programs to help you get discovered and grow. The Google-owned platform is giving users access to a data tool too, such as where viewers are located in city level so that they can release videos within the best time zone. There's also advice on how to make money through your music by advertising shows or merchandise within videos, as well as fan funding. YouTube's new tools will help you get along and stay relevant as an artist. As a matter of fact, the tool puts you in control of the kind of artist you really want to be. Artists can simply ask their accounts to be funded by the act via fan funding, or musicians can earn money the same way they have been used to, which is by selling merchandising including stickers, t-shirts and several others via the cards. One of the most exciting features of the YouTube for Artists is an analytical tool that will allow users to see the geographical makeup of their respective fan base. This service will allow musicians to figure out where to promote their next single to their fans, the best time zone to release their next videos, or where to route their next tour.
As rewarding as anything else.
Hey Kelly, I'm sad that you're not here to see me today.
It's time to see all the feedback that you sent in on Twitter, Facebook and YouTube.
Well, this is the end of our show. Continue sending in your feedback, comments as you have been to ddnews.com@gmail.com, on our Twitter handle ddnewslive, our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel.
Before we sign off, we would like to thank you again and promise you more interesting stuff from the world of social media. Right now, we leave you with an interesting video. See you again next week. Thank you and goodbye.
Sport has the power to change the world. It has the power to unite people in a way that little else does.
Jason Collins is the first male player from a major team sport to announce that he is gay.
I'm dating a guy and I couldn't be happier.
I'm Michael Sam. I'm a football player and I'm gay.
Robbie Rogers now breaking yet another barrier.
All the support has been overwhelming.
Because of you, there's a little boy playing basketball right now who knows that he can be who he is and play the sport that he loves.
When you look back on these years, you will see a time in which we put a stop to discrimination against gays and lesbians.
You have to be brave to step forward and declare to the rest of the world, this is who I am.
Dentro do campo, não existe espaço para o preconceito e discriminação. Somente a arte de jogar.
Live your life the way you want to live.
Não importa quem você ama, o que importa é fazer gol. Being gay in sports doesn't change the way you play the game.
Sport unites us.
Let's support a world where every athlete can
be proud of who they are.
It's important to be proud to play.
Jogue com orgulho. I'm proud to play.
Jogue com orgulho. Jogue com orgulho.
I'm proud to play.
Jogue com orgulho.
This is the biggest moment in sports. It's our time to make a difference and show the world that every athlete can be proud to play.
Sport can create hope where once there was only despair.